Good morning, friends, and greetings from beautiful Fayetteville, Arkansas. This is your old girl, Melanie Rose, and I'm here to share your daily aspects. Today is Wednesday, October 27, 2021. The moon is in Cancer all day today, and peace at home is the key phrase. Check in on your emotional and domestic statuses. How content are you with this world as it is? Some housekeeping may be in order. The waning gibbous energy of this moon asks us to revise our plans. It is apparent to us what hasn't been working, and we're ready to create a new blueprint with updates included. The sun is in Scorpio now. Like Libra, Scorpio is interested in the truth and has a knack for drawing it out. But where Libra often focuses on external influences, Scorpio looks within. The most simple baseline motivations are what people love and fear. And when the sun is in Scorpio, the things that make people vulnerable are more visible, easily discerned. This means that our own vulnerabilities are on display as well, but it is all fodder for the transformation. Pluto rules Scorpio and is the planet that brings about deep and total change to our lives. So if there are any deep and total changes you're looking to make, now is the time to narrow your focus and begin. Let's take a look at these planets and aspects before we get into the interpretations. We have the outer life. The sun represents our outer life. That is who we are in the social sphere, work sphere, out in the world when we're at the grocery store or whatever. And then we have the moon that represents our inner life. This is our emotional inside self, and it also relates to our domestic sphere and who's there with us. Who else do we have on board today? Well, we have Mercury, our guy for intellect, thought, and communication, just because it's Wednesday and Mercury rules Wednesday. Venus, I'm going to go ahead and write down, is love and money. Or how do you relate to those things that you value the most? Neptune represents your spiritual awareness, and more specifically, the spiritual awareness that many people attain, that we are all one. We have Pluto present, Scorpio's ruler. Pluto is the planet for death and rebirth, or endings and beginnings, as I like to say. The changes that Uranus makes are often really quick changes. Pluto brings about slower, more, let's say, continental drift kind of changes. So that we go through more complete changes in longer cycles. And Mars is here. This is our sense of initiative, our drive, our passion. All right, and then as for aspects, we have another couple of squares here. And squares indicate the possibility of challenges, and they're just the kind of challenges that you might see them coming and you might just have to, be patient and push through. Trine is a very positive, harmonious vibration. These two energies are in the same element at the same time, so they're working really well together and generating good outcomes. Opposition is the potential for conflict or balance. And this is an ingress. Simply means the transit of a planetary body from one sign to the next. All right. These are the players. These are the plays. Let's get into some interpretation. In our ongoing column, this is day 2 of 4 for Venus square Neptune. Venus and Neptune have a lot in common. Venus is about those relationships we value the most, including how we value ourselves, while Neptune points to the value of humanity being recognized as all one. With a square aspect, we may find ourselves feeling insecure about how we are perceived or getting stuck in negative comparisons of ourselves to other people. We may feel more needy of affection and comfort as well. Let's be careful not to use this as an excuse to backslide on any progress we've made against our own self-destructive tendencies. With the Sun in Scorpio, I know that we are strong enough to come out the other end of this 4-day aspect with some shiny new attitudes and perspectives that we have been holding in reserve for just this occasion. This is the self-image and self-worth thing coming up again. And this was day 2 of 4. As for today's aspects, I give these in Central Standard Time. At 9:47 a.m. this morning, the moon runs trine with Neptune. Strength in the realm of emotion, imagination, and creativity. Intuition is emphasized, and our peaks behind the veil are protected. I'll say emotion and intuition are supported. Then at 5:08 p.m., the moon moves in opposition to Pluto. We may be given to extremes of emotion at this time, which makes us vulnerable to manipulation. So guard well your self-esteem and your personal information. This lasts 2 hours. Extreme emotions and vulnerability. And at 1:02 a.m., a void of course moon runs square to Mars. This can be an uncomfortable aspect for some. We may have the drive to fulfill some passion, but lack the patience to be kind. Let's be careful not to act out in a way that might give us a hangover from this itty-bitty 2-hour aspect. In an impatient mood to act. Coming up tomorrow, we'll see a 3rd quarter moon in Leo, which I didn't put down here. An invitation to appreciate and celebrate, just as we're preparing for the festivities for Samhain this weekend. And Mars makes ingress into Scorpio this Saturday, likely bringing a boost of extra initiative to our quest to manifest what we most deeply desire. We will talk about all these things and more in upcoming episodes. That's it for today, friends. This has been your Daily Aspects, an astrological weather forecast for Wednesday, October 27, 2021. I will leave this up here for about 30 seconds so that you may have time to look it over. My name is Melanie Rose, and I will see you all back here tomorrow for more Daily Aspects.